Hey, what's going on, everybody? And Thixius, welcome. Everybody, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. You were the first, and thank you for redeeming this first package. We got 2 packages tonight, so uh, let's get right to it. Yeah. Hope that wasn't too crazy. Was there just a pop right now? Sorry if there was. All right. Ooh, second package. All right, here we go. All right, first package. We got a thing from Amazon here. It's 2 packs of soft neck gaiters. I think these are going to be helpful in keeping my neck tattoos out of the sun. I feel like that's kind of the big thing that I wanted to get out of this. I think a lot of people have been using gaiters as like face coverings, which I think a lot of people then have in turn realized gaiters are not good for face coverings. But you know, face coverings still mask up. But I need this for the neck to keep things out of the sun. You know what I mean? Alrighty. Next couple of things. It's all still within the same Amazon package. I got a couple of things. One, we got some Tums and some Pepsi AC. Because of course I need some of this. I don't know. I may have explained this on stream before, but so I don't eat meat, right? I think that Impossible Foods makes like a good like meat substitute. But I think I have developed like a little bit of an aversion to it, because every time I eat it now, I just get this crazy heartburn, almost like deathly heartburn. So I need some famotidine and some calcium. So there's that, and then finally got a little something here. You got some saddle soap and some leather conditioner. Yeah, this is suggested by PC Load Letter that I pick this up in order to clean off this this wrist rest that I got secondhand, leather wrist rest from Bird Electron. They do a lot of HHKB accessories and stuff like that. Also, real quick, you know how sometimes I hit this like focus button and everything turns bright like this? So I was like trying to figure out for a really long time before our stream started how to like prevent it from like exposing like so brightly when I do that. And I realized I think it's a thing with like live view and this like autofocus button and what's in like frame, because if I can get this, you know, something really bright right in the center of the actual camera, then like it's actually fine. In fact, this one actually gets darker. It's kind of weird. Like it kind of just depends on what's in frame. Alright. Anyways, let me make some adjustments here. What am I doing? Sorry about this. Making all these adjustments on the fly. Alright, we'll just keep it at that. So it's limiting itself from overexposure. Something like that. It's just a weird Nikon DSLR live view issue. It's very strange. But you know, mostly alleviated by just trying to keep something bright enough. Peter Poppins, welcome. Yes, we got the Duck Viper V3 build. Okay, also I missed this. Gonna be getting a bunch of stuff from Amazon if I could find some Samsung S22 accessories. Ooh. Dang, they're on the S22 already? That's crazy. I'm guessing they skipped a bunch of numbers when they switched to like years, huh? Because I remember having an S3. I had an S3 in 2014. All right. Anyways, saddle soap, leather conditioner. I don't know how to use either of these things. So maybe I can, unless you guys know how to use this, maybe I'll wait for PC load letter to come. Samsung decided to skip numbers for whatever reason. Alright, also there's a huge amount of, or a huge label right over the directions. Gonna write it back, gonna record a Snapchat. Alright. Sounds good. Interesting. Okay. So I'm wondering, like, I think both of these are like, well, one of these says use a damp cloth. I think this one. Like, lather that on in soap. And then this one right here kind of explains to dry and buff. How do you buff? How do you buff leather? Anyways, okay. Package number 2, guys. This is a big one. Also, I think, do we still have Andy? Oh, Andy dropped off of the voice here, but we got a big boy here, super mega big boy. So if anyone ever comes back in a little bit later, I'm definitely gonna have to share this saddle soap and this leather conditioner along with package number 2. Which I'll open up right now. Alright, nothing incriminating in here. Ooh, this is fun. Got a Sweetwater sticker to go along with this Sweetwater. This is crazy. This is like so unnecessary. This is like, why did they have to write so many words here? Just to tell me visit the website. Alright, I need to make sure that I don't make the same blunder as last time. What was it, last week when I opened up that Hello M0110 and I showed my address? I put that VOD up on YouTube and I blurred out my address at this point. Okay. Oh, interesting. Got an extra little thing here full of Sweetwater candies. Got a Tootsie Roll, a bit of honey, these peppermints. What is this guy right here? A Fireball. Atomic Fireball. And Smarties. There we go. Alright. The real package. Woo! Alright, guys. So, just as a heads up, my projected schedule for this week, I'm streaming here tonight, Wednesday night, not super typical. I think I'm going to take tomorrow off. I might stream Friday if I'm early enough. So like, Friday is a possibility, so long as I guess try to start before like 6:30. Possibility. I'll just kind of see. Probably I might start at like 6. Even earlier, but I'm gonna take tomorrow off because I want to basically reset up my entire workstation, including setting this guy up. This is a small shotgun mic. MKH50, and I kind of want to look at it. So I can kind of look at it together. I hope. Ah, cool case. Whew. Oh my goodness. Very cool, very cool. So a little shock mount here. Alright, alright. So you know what is a little tiny bit of a bummer? Is that as far as I can tell, yeah, it's very much probably the case here, but there's no hot shoe mount. I was debating whether or not it makes sense to use a shotgun mic overhead with a hot shoe mount. I think a problem is that like the microphone would be pointed right here instead of right here. So maybe it's like okay that I don't. But I will be setting this up presumably tomorrow as part of my workspace changes. There we go. Cute little guy, isn't it? Dang. Big boy. Very big boy. Okay. So let's put this away for now, yeah? We can show this off if anyone is curious as people trickle in. Alrighty. Okay, so you know what? I have that build up. Maybe we'll run a little poll if anyone is interested. A couple of polls. I think what we might do for our Duck Viper V3 build today is have the viewers choose everything. So I think there's probably like 3 options or like 3 different things that you guys could choose from. So Wasabi18, thank you for the follow. All right, first option is I know I might have written in the aluminum full plate. But let's just turn this into an option just cuz. Okay. Poll is up. Let me know what you guys think I should use. How do I put this? I'm pretty sure I don't like the stainless steel half plate, but I give it to you as an option because, you know, it's your world. I just live in it. But let's show off what we got. There's kind of a reason why I even put it as an option though, and you guys will see why soon. Switches? Switches, we'll have a poll for that a little bit later. Ooh, let's see if we can get this to work. I'm gonna pull for switches a little bit later. Probably right after this one, to be honest. Will this work? I got darker. Ah, there we go. Okay, so this is our Duck Viper V3. If you want to take a look at what we built it with last time. Oh my god. It is the stainless steel half plate. It's already in here. Good lord. And we built it with these guys right here. Some may call it one thing, but I call it a cream stem and a C3 tangerine housing. Stainless steel half plate, and the idea I think I have is basically If you guys really want me to build on the stainless steel half plate, then we will desolder this. And desoldering this is probably going to be a little bit faster than lubing new stabilizers for a second PCB. Looks like the stainless steel half is working. Chris hates. You know, at some point I thought I hated these switches. For a very long time I thought I hated these switches, and to be perfectly honest, I think that I more hated the combination of the switches in the half plate. Like, I think it bothered me like crazy. Like, I feel like, why would anyone do this? La Bop, what's going on? We got not much time left for the plate choice. You want to cast your vote on this poll, but it looks like we're gonna be using the plate that I hate. La Bob, welcome. All right, I guess we're doing it then. All right. Meanwhile, okay, poll number 2. You voted. Oh. So the fact that a half plate is being used in general that you hate, or creamsicles in it. Oh, I said it. I think it's the latter. I think that the Franken switch. I think that the Franken switch that I used is probably not, you know, it's pretty similar to all these like other long pole Franken switches, which again I thought I hated until I started using them in full plate boards, and it's not so bad. It's not so bad. Okay. Also, just for anyone who cares to know, these are OG die subs with GMK missing keys. So we have this able to be outfitted to an HHKB layout, but these are like ISO die subs. One thing that I kind of have in mind is when CRP R4 comes in, which I hear is delayed for another couple months. Maybe instead of GMK missing keys, I'll run CRP R4 as like my missing keys. But you can kind of see the difference. Look at this. The sharpness between, say for example, this guy, part of the missing keys kit, versus this guy, which is a die sub. Like this one's just like very, very much sharper, darker. But it's, I don't know what to say other than it's pretty close. Bliss, what's going on? Welcome. Y'all want to see the difference? OG dice sub on the left, GMK missing keys on the right. Hydrate, thank you. Stuff being delayed is considered a feature in this hobby. Yep. Also, we're not gonna outfit this this key set back onto it. To be perfectly honest, we're gonna probably put this on another keyboard at some point. But we'll also have a poll later for which keycaps to use. All right, there's your hydrate. Okay. Poll number 2. Poll number 2 for the night. Switches. Am I getting this right? All right, 3-minute poll. What are you seeing? Oh, this is the thing we built from last time, where we blocked the corners with the 5-degree blockers. This guy right here, Duck Viper, really cool board. Looking at that. All right, switch poll is up. Feel free to get your votes in. I thought that's a flipped cap. Yeah. So a bunch of these U4Ts, and then we have these U4T Franken switches. I've never used either, so I want to see how they compare to this guy right here. This one we built, what was it, last week? This is actually really convenient, this stand, the dual stand on top of that, like, it's actually kind of nice. Alright. I guess while the poll is still going on, I will get my desoldering iron set up, or my desoldering gun. Looks like we got a little lead in this poll for the Franken switch version. I guess a heads up is that the losing switch is going to end up, I think it's going to end up going into our Trio 60 rebuild. Trio 60 from last time around, we ran red ink switches. Gateron red ink switches into this PC plate, which was kind of a huge disaster. So can't wait until I can afford a bunch of stands. I mean, I can, but I just don't have enough boards in order for them to be useful. I don't think I'll have enough space for stands. How many built boards do I have right now? I want to look it up. I have 38 built boards, but one of them is a 40. A couple of them are Alice's, so I wonder how well they do. Probably, I think Alice's will be okay on that stand. But it's just like, yeah, it'd be cool to have different kinds of stands too. But pre-builts, I have like 2 numpads, vintages, so I got a whole bunch. Alright, looks like we got a winner. Alright, guys. We will run a poll later for keycaps. But I think we got our build up and going. So we will end up doing a I'm like, honestly, I'm so I'm just thinking if I should even have let you guys choose my plate, but I think it'll be good. The reason the reason I bring that up is because I'm gonna have to end up doing this second Viper build on the aluminum full plate, and I'm wondering what of linears, tactiles, or even quickies I should use. All right. Let's get it. One thing I should do, I want to check if VIA works on this. Also, I'm recalling that the Viper PCB is mini USB, I believe. So I'm going to find my mini USB. Wherever the heck that is. Where is it? Stands for numpads. Oh, here it is. Ah, nice. Okay, there's already VIA compatible. And as far as I know, yep, I already did everything I needed to do. Very cool. Oh wow, we actually have a 2 and a 3. I don't know why. Alright. Sick. Cool PCB, we got a blue. Alright. We good. Okay. Let's get the train rolling. U4Ts are 5-pin, which is good. Find a dry tray. All these are not dry. Alright, here's to hoping that tactile switches are better on a half plate than these long pull linears. I guess these are also like long pull tactiles too, huh? I'm just gonna mix these up because, you know me. It's HHKD all the time, so I'm gonna be running this kit even with the mixed die subs and double shots all the time together anyways. I like the M and the mu. Ah, this is interesting. I think, when I last built this, might have been like a year ago. And what I find really particularly interesting is that I guess I started using BDZ like a year ago because I'm seeing BDZ on these stabilizers. 1 year of BDZ. Can't get this last one right here for some reason. There we go. Ooh, R5. These dice subs are R5. Alright. Those keycaps get stowed away for the rest of the stream. Alrighty. BDZ's been out for a year already. Damn, I'm sure it was out for a lot longer. It's more people's realization that you could use it. Alright, this is a little weird. All, like, the bottom row of screws are kind of all different. Two middle ones didn't come out. There we go. Alright, these lower screws, kind of bizarre, not gonna lie. The two corner ones are hex, but they look like someone was using Torx to open them. And you know what I'm kind of recalling, and you can, or I don't know, what I'm kind of recalling is that when I built this, I saw it already look like that. So then I tried doing Torx on it myself before realizing, wait, you don't need to. And also before realizing that it's probably bad for it. Meanwhile, The two inner ones are Phillips for some weird reason. I get a little bit worried that the person I bought this from secondhand ran out of the correct screws. It also appears to be the case that the outer ones and the inner ones are different lengths. It's kind of strange all around, to be honest. Got that brass patinaed weight. We got the acrylic inserts, which I broke the other set. Luckily, why would you need more than one? So we gotta just be really careful with these, to be honest. I'm gonna put these here. Just try to get them in a safe spot. Zero, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Zero, did you get your package in yet? Out of curiosity? Also, you know what I find like kind of interesting is when you have a top mount board, you don't even need to like unscrew like the assembly from the top. Cause I could just like desolder like this, you know? I could. Not saying I will, but you could. Imagine scratching it while desoldering. You're right. You're right. But I've definitely done it where it's just like, oh, I need to fix one switch. Why would I unscrew it? I feel like I probably did that somewhat recently. Did you do that one yet? I did. All right. I guess I should also put this to another side. I'm gonna put this in our background here. I'm gonna get rid of this bubble wrap from our microphone from earlier. Okay, here we are. So, like I've mentioned, these are interesting, these like rebuilds, because they're actually faster. Also, let me change this. Oh, I can't change it. Alright, there we go. Okay, cute design here where, you know, you don't have like screw holes, but you have like ones where you get like the heads to just kind of work the way they wanted the design to work. Okay. Let's go at it, yeah? I don't think I put a heavier spring in the spacebar. Alrighty, guys. We need to get this guy in here. Okay, let's do it. Ooh, jeez. Alright, hold up. There's a bunch of things twisted up here right now. Everything looking real crazy. My gun is all like spun out. So there's two cords that come out through the back side of the gun, and it's like completely twisted up. It's kind of like when you're on a swing set and then like you like twist up the swings while you're on it. I'm just trying to straighten this out right now, while simultaneously trying my best to be careful, not burn myself holding this already hot iron. PC Load Letter, welcome. Welcome. Glad you could be here. PC Load Letter, we got a couple of interesting packages today that you may have missed. But we have started here. I got those PCBs shipped out. Nice, thank you. I did see the tracking, I appreciate it. Oop. Which could be helpful because I may be seeing Kevin T. Dam this weekend. Maybe. So I might have to break the PCB before I see him, because he won a broken PCB, you know? I can't give him like a working one. Alright, I will show out the packages when I finish desoldering. Which actually, again, like, I hope shouldn't take long. I shouldn't have fixed that missing die. Leave him a little present. Ooh, I need to be cleaning this more frequently. Ooh, I have a little tiny piece of news. Is it news? It's more just a story. The story is, I did something rare earlier this afternoon. Rare thing I've done is, I don't usually do this, but I did a little bit of keyboard work off stream. And whenever I do like keyboard stuff off stream, I feel like I'm cheating on you guys. I try to do all of my keyboard stuff on stream so you guys could see it. But also, to be perfectly honest, also a selfish reason I try to do it on stream is because I have the VODs, so I can always refer back to what I do or what I've done. I did a little topra stuff. So I cracked open my HHKB BT. For anyone unfamiliar with the HHKB BT, it was that stretch of topra HHKB that came between the Pro 2 and the Pro 3. Also, the Pro 3 line is not really even officially called the Pro 3. But yeah, I cracked it open. Two reasons. Two reasons I cracked it open. Reason number one. For some reason, the escape dome was messed up, and I'm like, how did that happen? I have no idea how that would have happened, but it was messed up. So I opened it up. I meant to just realign it, but while I opened it up, I had recalled that I had actually lubed the stabilizers in it, but I lubed it with dielectric grease, which apparently, according to a lot of people, is really bad. Because if your dielectric grease comes into contact with the domes, it actually sets off a reaction where your dome can kind of be malformed or deformed. So I spent all this time trying to clean out all of that dielectric grease as best as I could. There's no way I can like perfectly really do it. But I tried cleaning it out as best I could, and then I re-lubed it with some 205 grade 0. Just the stabilizers, by the way. At no point have I ever lubricated actual HHKB sliders or topra sliders. I just did the stabilizers. I lube my sliders. Oh. I know a lot of people lube their sliders. I've never done it. I didn't do it today. I guess I probably should at some point. But to be perfectly honest, I've never hated like unlubed topra. Like I've never had a problem with it. One thing I want to do maybe later is what a cheating HHKB user. One thing I want to do possibly later, I'm this is one of those situations where I'm gonna you know, I'm definitely gonna jinx it, but tonight's stream may be short. And I say that and then it won't be. But should tonight's stream be short, we could do a little comparison of my HHKB BT that is unsilenced versus my HHKB Pro Hybrid Type S, which is silenced. I'm gonna do them side by side, how they kind of look and how they kind of feel and sound. I believe that the guy I bought it from also lubed the stabilizers, the Pro Hybrid Type S, or lubed the sliders. So it's just gonna be like a kind of probably a big difference. And I think it's interesting that a lot of people really like their topra silenced. I don't fully get it because I like it not silenced, but you know, I'm back at it, I guess. Also, I haven't changed this filter yet still, and I think it's been like a year. I gotta find the filter. The clack is just annoying. That's saying something because I like using clickies. The clack of unsilenced topra, I like it. Like I don't know. I guess there's a lot more people who don't than myself. I like it. I actually had a Type S before, like a Pro 2 Type S, maybe like several years back, and I ended up selling it because I like it unsilenced. Like, it's one of those situations where, like, it definitely was, where it's like, at the time I thought I was spending so much money to get this Type S, only to, like, not like it, and then, like, I had to, like, get an unsilenced one to, like, enjoy it. I'm just like, why didn't I just start with this? And that's the funny thing about topra, in my opinion, is that topra is kind of like, how can I put it? Ah, what the fuck? This solder popped out, I guess. Jeez. The funny thing I find about topra is it's almost like an acquired taste. Like, I feel like if I started by using topra, especially as I started, when I did start using topra, I used silenced. It's just like, I don't think it's like really fully understandable. Like, it's something that, like, I felt like personally, like, I had to, like, graduate to it. I'm gonna open this up. It's kind of like bread flavored water and beer. Ah. It's like wine, fine wine. Damn, I'm getting this solder to like pop out like crazy. It's kind of killing me. Oh yeah, we lied about the aluminum full plate. We ran a poll instead, so a viewer's choice on almost everything. So we're doing a stainless steel half, which I don't even like, but you guys chose it. You guys chose it. One of the reasons why I gave it as an option was because I knew that I wouldn't have to lube stabilizers. They make stainless steel half plates. Yeah, it's weird, right? Like, I don't know. I guess like if the quote unquote like the point of it is to be flexy by having it be a half plate, why would you choose such like a like kind of tough material, you know? It's bizarre. But they did. It was the choice they made. Alright, back at it. I like how they put that craftsman line. It's like, who built this? It was me. I built it. I always tell people to sign it. I think it would be a cool thing, like, you know, if you had like a famous like keyboard builder who built it, you tell them to sign it, but like I'm not gonna sign my own thing, you know. Like, if the idea was that like you paid someone or something to like build it for you, then I think asking for a signature is a cool idea. But if it's like if it's a personal build, then like why? Give me a second. You are the craftsman. It's like the thing is, it's like I don't sign my other things. Like it's like I don't know what to say. I don't sign my Nintendo Switch. You know, like I didn't sign my PC. I don't sign the cereal box that I ate out of this morning. It just feels incomplete. Interesting. Well, I kind of messed up that pad a little bit. Still there, but it just kind of looks funny. I wonder. Okay, actually, I'll talk about it when I'm finished here, because I gotta re-show these packages, or these things I've gotten that have opened up today. I'll talk about it. I'll talk about it now. I wonder, like, so I am. How do I explain this? This is where I stream. This is my. It's a one-bedroom apartment, and this is my like living room. And literally to my immediate left is my kitchen counter. And to my right is, you can see, there's my sofa, there's a TV right there. But this is my desk, right? I have hardwood floors. And my question is, what does like treating my room for acoustics look like, given everything? Like I got a fridge like not more than 15 feet away on my left. I got a glass door to like my patio, maybe about another 15 feet. Like, do I get those like, I don't know what you call those like acoustic like sound dampening pads? I just put them up right there. Is like, can I call it a day? Like, I just put it up on this wall right here. Sound foam, yeah. Put egg trays everywhere. Like literal egg trays? Or is the egg tray like a nickname for... Oh! Shit! Pad lifted a little bit. But it's like it's connected to another pad. don't know if I could show that off. That was a joke, don't do it. Anything to cover up hard surfaces helps, but whatever you're at now is fine. Okay. Let me take a look here real quick. Little bit of pad lifting right there, but it's connected to a one like right nearby. Oops. Oh, also PC leveler. I think you were talking about our Nikon's in a little bit, but before you arrived, what I realized is that the exposure change from hitting the AF on button during live view is like dependent on like what's in the center of the frame. So like if I don't put anything here, like it gets super bright. If it's like black there, it's like super bright. But you know, if I put something white here, it like almost darkens. That's what I've learned. I fixed an E8 V1 PCB a couple weeks ago that had 7 or 8 lifted pads. How do you replace a pad with a pad from another PCB? Just use copper tape. Oh. Is that something I should like look into buying? Copper tape? I mean, this is probably fine, right? Like, I don't know. I don't know what you guys think. I feel like this will probably be fine and just like solder, right? I guess we'll find out. You just jump it for a built board? Yeah. I guess the problem is, considering that I think I've learned to hate half plates, I don't know what build I would ever actually like built on this half plate. I think that's pretty much it. For unbuilt, you need some kind of pad for whatever person is going to build next. I see. I'm gonna clean this up for now. I will still leave it on, but I'm gonna clean this out. Apologize for the beeping. Something that I need to let you know while it's open that you got issues. Such as it being open. Alrighty. Beeping incoming. Okay. Final thing is this barrel. Clean this out. Alrighty. This is all cleaned up. Oh, Plasma K, welcome back. Yes. Oh, is that the giveaway today? Yes, that is the giveaway today. Welcome. Welcome back to the stream now. Okay. So, let us lift all of these out. All of these switches. Get everything separated here. And then I will show off those packages. I have no clue what these are going to go into. They have a spare solderless switch opener. You mean like those pitchforked ones where there's like two of them and they look like that? Is that what you mean? Let's do all these first. I don't have... Here's the funny thing. I don't have spares. I have one. It was the very first... One of the first runs I feel like I've seen of it. Like on Geek Hack. So I don't really want to like lose that one, you know, personally, not be my preference. But I don't know. I could always buy one for giveaway purposes. Is that a giveaway item you want me to run sometime in the future? Because I can. Yeah, mechanical keyboards, that's what I was thinking. Like, mechanical keyboards has them. They look almost exactly like the ones I have, but they have that mechanical keyboards, that goofy logo etched into them. Can you buy two? I'll pay for the other one. You want to buy one for you and then send it over? Like, is it something that's a little bit more challenging to purchase where you're at? Ooh, did I miss this? Oh no, it's just gotta loosen it up or something? What is this? Oh, I need a oh, okay, we're good. Thought I needed a reflow. It's just hard for some reason. Okay. Right, these switches will get stowed away. I will probably at some point swap the springs in them or something. I don't know. Okay. Zero and PC Load Letter. You guys seem interested in seeing the packages you missed. In her hair, I saw a black moth. Thank you for the follow. Are you a real person? Such a crazy name. Hello. Okay. Such a crazy name, but welcome to the stream. All right. Yeah. Here we go. PC Load Letter. This is one of the items in our first package. Let me get the ISO up. So thinking of doing this on stream, but from what I understand here, the leather conditioner says to let dry and buff. What does buff mean? like in what capacity is it asking me to buff? Because what does it want me to do? This one right here is just like, what does this say? Here, let's read this. Excess dirt with a stiff brush or damp cloth. Rub it with a moist cloth. For a lather, rub well into leather. Wipe off excess lather with a damp cloth. Repeat if necessary. Okay, this one says, make sure it's clean, then apply Bic 4 liberally with a cloth. Let dry and buff. So rub it when dry. I'm guessing with another cloth. Repeat as necessary. Okay, so I'm guessing I'll have to just do this like off stream. I'm not going to spend time. I'm not going to spend time doing this and then like waiting for it to dry on stream, right? It seems like a lot of sitting around. All right. This one's the big boy. The big boy. Ooh. Look at that. So I'm hoping that when I set this up, it sounds good. You know what I mean? Like I I'm hoping it's the situation that how do I put this? What if it sounds bad and it's my fault? Like it's definitely not an issue with the equipment. It's a me problem. But here it is. Do you have a nice audio interface? I am using a Yamaha MG12XU mixer. So not quite an interface, but what this mixer has provided to me, I feel like is really great. Blame the mixer if it sounds bad. That's what I was thinking, but like how do I don't know how to put it any better than that. What I get out of the mixer is so awesome that like to switch over to an interface and get what I want out of it to be like what the Yamaha MG12XU gives me, I feel like would be like so I don't know if this is the right terminology because I don't want to say prohibitively expensive, but just like just like why would I do that when I get what I get out of the Yamaha? It'd have to be really, really, really like a huge difference for me to like feel differently. I don't know. I don't know if I'm crazy. You guys think I'm crazy? I might be crazy. Oh, does it have like a limiter and compressor built in? No. It's not that. I actually have some DBX units on a rack here. These 286As. I have two 286As just on a rack to the side. It's not that it has them built in. It's literally that like the number of inputs and grouping options I think have always been so incredible. Like there's the reality of all of the sound getting to you through USB on my streaming PC. There's also the fact that I have an out to like a shit stack that I can play out of these speakers right in front of me that has less than what the USB is putting into the broadcast. And then meanwhile, I have another out for my microphone into like to basically use as like input into Discord. I don't know if that makes sense. Maybe that's just like it's just like ridiculous, but I don't know. I'm not certain that like I can reasonably get something that works remotely like this. Maybe it's super easy, but I don't. And then with all of the inputs too, because like I basically am running 3 machines, and it's all being like put into the Yamaha. So I don't know. I like that. I like that out of it, and it was like a $350 unit, and I feel like if I really wanted something that could do that, like for a smaller interface, and an interface that just sounds really good, I'm gonna guess that to get all of that out of it is probably super crazy expensive. That's what I think. The ins and outs are great, but I just the part that I'm worried about is that I don't know actually enough about sound to make sure that things actually sound good. That's why like to this day I'm still self-conscious that when you guys hear me on Twitch, like I hope it sounds good. I wonder how that would translate to say like if I were ever to like produce YouTube videos. I don't know. All right, let's get this going here. I wonder, do you guys think that I need to, maybe you want to treat your room then? Yep. So like, I'm guessing maybe. So what does that really entail? I'm guessing like I probably should get some of that like sound dampening foam for maybe the walls in front of me, I suppose. And then maybe I should get like a, I don't have one already, but, and I'm supposed to have gotten one when I moved in 3 years ago, according to the actual like lease rules, but I don't already have a big area rug, and I'm guessing maybe I should get like an area rug or something. I guess like, I don't know how to put this like any way but stupidly. Area rugs are cool and all, but like, what do you do? What do you do when you spill something? You know, how do you deal with that? Yeah, I feel like the way I deal with that is be pissed off. Just stew about it. Clean it? Why clean it when I can just be mad? Only no cardioid and that's it. I am somewhat aware of like, say for example, like pickup patterns, but for me what it kind of boiled down to was like actually like listening to a lot of like comparisons, like sound tests, seeing exactly what I thought I did like, at least what I thought. So we'll kind of see. We'll kind of see how I feel. Ah, crap. Some of these pins are bent. Damn it. Like this one. This one I just put in bent. And just getting something like quality if I wanted to. It is the truth. One of my New Year's resolutions, something I've been like aspiring to do for a very long time, is I do want to start putting together YouTube videos. And I don't know, for some reason I've just never felt the confidence in my current gear. We're going to put all of these edge ones first. All of the ones that require a plate. Real quickly, I'm going to use my eagle eyes to check are all the pins out. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I think we are good. Also, the person I bought this from, Band-Aid modded the PCB. I'm like, I'm just like really curious. You guys like actually think that the Band-Aid mod really has a great effect? I don't know. I've just always been doubtful. If you just want treatment for voiceover, then they have portable vocal boosts you can put your mic in. Oh. Interesting. Has no effect on long pole switches. That's interesting point. Interesting point. All right, do I need to increase the weight of the spacebar spring? Do you guys think? These are 68 gram springs in these Halo U4T switches, and I'm like, should I go 78? Should I go 90? Is it necessary? Is anything necessary? Tactile? Yeah, it is tactile. And these are somewhat short. I think they're probably 15, 14 millimeters. With tactiles, I generally don't know that I see. Going heavy on tactiles seems pointless. I think my thing is more... oh, wow, I really flooded these stabilizers, didn't I? It's crazy. My thing is more, can it lift the spacebar back up? That's generally one thing that I leave myself to wonder. So, I say, let's crack it open. Let's just do it. Why the hell not, you know? Raz, what you doing? Is that what it is? Welcome to the stream. We got a giveaway a little bit later on. Zed, sorry about that. I missed your message. Well, Jaywick black / yellows sound very different from each other. I think that is the consensus. People think that they do, just because the Jaywick black switches use entirely different materials for the that top and bottom housings. I have not tried. I have them, but I haven't actually really tried to find out. I think I at some point I left the Jaywick black switches at Ada's place, but when I held them up to my ears, like black and yellow, I did hear like a slight difference. I'm curious what they sound like, how different they'll sound on a board though. So if it's any other profile besides cherry, it'll be a no for lifting spacebars. Good point, because I don't know. I do not know if we're going to be using something besides cherry profile today. So let me, while we're at it here, I guess, should I do 78 or should I do 90? I have some 90 gram springs. They're like the multi-stage ones from Kinetic Labs. I wonder if that's like too extra. 90 or 78? $90, let's go. Raz, what you doing? Artisans. Artisans. All right. I found the opener on AliExpress. Ooh, nice. Do you have any? I got an artisan here or there. I got an artisan here or there. Not up for giveaway, unfortunately. Not tonight, at least. I am going to oil up this this spring here. This is a 90-gram super long spring. I feel like this is gonna be a huge mistake. What do you guys think? Let's find out. Free shipping, 2 months to ship. It'll be worth it. Oh, that's a heavy boy. I kind of want to just throw on. Let's see what this is like. Oh, that's heavy, man. Oh, that's heavy, but it is kind of nice. Oh, man, that's a little heavy. Hold up real quick. Okay, so spoiler alert. Actually, why do that? Why have it be a spoiler? I will just run the poll. I'll run the poll for the 2 key sets here. Alright, poll is up. Feel free to get your votes in. I will grab them if you guys want to see this. It's a 3-minute poll, but I will grab them. You guys can see them if you want to like see them before making a choice. Shit, that's the wrong box. You see no poll? Poll's not up? Someone voted. Alright. Metalkeyboards.no. These are metal keycaps. And I'm curious. I really just want to try the spacebar right now. See if it's really that heavy. What do you want? I'll vote for A. Shouts out PC Load Letter. There it is. Okay, you got it. You got it. Oh, whoa, shit. That wasn't good. See, no disturbances here, but that did not sound good. Sounds heavy. Ooh, Mark! Welcome. This is like a terrible surface to put it on. Okay. Meanwhile, let's throw this guy on right here. The hell? It's so tight. Doesn't seem right. Chris sucks. Oh, I couldn't depress it far down enough, but this one should be better now. There we go. There we go. Ooh, you guys are voting. Finally! Metalkeyboards.no finally gets a little play here. Had this for so long and people keep not voting for it. Oh, there we go. Alright, there's our winner. I never showed off 21 KB tie, but here's 21 KB tie for anyone who hasn't seen it. I think these have been real trendy lately. Real trendy. So we'll just, it's closed. We'll just show it off through the bag. Y'all have seen this. Y'all might have seen this already. Blue tie. Alrighty. I guess let's get this out of the way. I think then, in that case, we will stick with the, oh god. We will stick with the 90 gram. Oh my god, I can't even take this off. Good lord. I'm curious if I have to stick with that 90 gram spring in the spacebar. I'm wondering how heavy the other two stabilized keys need to be. Maybe I'll throw the 78s in those. Holy smokes! I can't even pull this off. Can I pull this off? Oh no! Ah, fuck! Ah, shit! I'm bleeding. Alright, I'll be back. I gotta wash my hands. The pin. Good lord. I gotta use gloves, huh? So I was like, I'm just late to it every single time. Gotta wear these gloves. Your body is so used to being poked by sharp things, but switches still make you bleed. Yes. All right. Intermission here. My apologies. Alright, gotta find some gloves. Always losing the gloves every time. Here we are. Okay. Alright. Hopefully I can pull this one off and not hurt myself. We did it. Oh my god. Alright. Note to everyone out there. A general note to everyone out there. Be careful. Thank you for listening to my TED Talk. All hex, welcome. Welcome, welcome. What did we choose? We chose... The plate is wrong. So I should update this build command. I'll update this build command shortly, but for anyone just tuning in, including all hex, we chose a stainless steel half plate. We chose U4T housings with halo stems. And we also chose metalkeyboards.no. If you want to know all of the losing options, the losing options were the aluminum full plate, the U4Ts with U4T stems, and 21 kb slash Xiaomi beige blue tie. Let me update this. Chat did well. Man, I do not like stainless steel half. just throwing it out there. Stainless steel half is, I don't know, it just feels goofy. Okay. Build command is updated. Why do you own a stainless steel half plate? Because the guy I bought this board from secondhand had it in the package. This was his bundle. Oh, why did I do that? Alright, the next things I wanted to try is also potentially going to hurt myself, which is see if the other stabilized keys and left shift, or like enter and left shift, need to have heavier springs as well. So I'm going to press this in, and I'm going to press this other one in as well, and we're going to see how badly I hurt myself this time. Honestly, I think I'm gonna have to change these springs. Oh god. It's hurting time. Oh my god. So I put a 90-gram spring in here. I think I want to put 78 grams in the enter and the shift. KBD Fans has plastic 60% cases on sale for $5.50. That's nuts. That is nuts. I like them, but I don't think I want more of them. Do you have two-stage springs? Yes. This one right here is a two-stage 90-gram, but I don't have two stages in anything other than 69. So I'm going to use just a regular slow 78 for these two. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Yeah, that's right. Those might still work if you want to keep it lighter. Yeah, the rest of these are 68, but if I put 78 on these two, I think we'll be in better shape. I'm gonna just toss those off to the side for now. You know, I did that thing where I'm using the nutcracker on these long poles. It's probably like a horrible idea. Yeah. Also, I had one of these other springs here and I don't know what I did with it. Ah, well. What are you gonna do? $63.5 two stages in MX blue U4T top halo stems. Ah. What did I do with them? How is it? And how are lighter but longer springs with stabilized keys? Like, knowing that like those keycaps are a bit heavier, I always get worried that I can't push it back up, or that it's too light. But how do you like them on your stabilized keys in comparison to the alphas? They're fine. How does MX Blue Bottom compare to Zelio Bottom? That's a great question. I'm wondering that too. Specifically using a cherry bottom. Retool, maybe, I'm guessing? Archan double OX, welcome to the stream here. I don't feel any difference, honestly. Currently using 58 gram 2-stage springs. Interesting. Have an old Logitech board with MX Blues that I can desolder. Nice. 63 gram long boys on my Hyperglides now. Long boy multi-stage, 2-stage, 3-stage. A little bit heavier here. I'm gonna mark these up though. As for stabilized keys with those springs, they're pretty good, but not perfect. I was happier with 75 gram springs in it, honestly, but I can't handle the fatigue. I see. Alright, let's try to get these back on. Just try this out. I like this better. Definitely. Definitely like it better already. Alright. Alright, so I need to like kind of half cover this when this pops out. Because you never know what's going to happen here. I'm using blanks, so I'm just wondering if the MX Blue Bottom is better. It's worth trying, but U4T tops make it sound super nice. Haven't tried Zil Bottom, but the combo I described with the MX Blue Bottom specifically offers a pretty large bump. My guess is that a Zil Bottom just have that with a different top, so the sound would change. Okay, let me mark these guys up. Alrighty. Back in business. Back in business. Hi brother, what's going on? Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to the stream. We are working on this goofy ass board. You already know what's going on. Working on this board, finding ways to make this take long. Hey, remember when I said, hey, this stream might be not that long? Remember that? It's preaching that switch combo blue bottoms halo stem. Hey. Oh, heck, so you didn't come up with a stupid ass name for it? It's your time to shine. Strangely enough, no. Good joke. I should do stand-up. Hey, I think this stream is gonna be fast. I need like a laugh track. Right? Right? What's the blue board above? This is an Elixir Zai stacked acrylic case from 2013. The top and the second layers are just glued together. It has completely stock box crystal navy switches from Kale and DSS First Light to go along with these KBD fans 5-degree blockers in the corners. It's actually quite nice. That's cool. It hides the screws. Yeah, but then it's like, okay, so there people had complaints actually in the Geek Hack thread because there were some people who they got like clear acrylic, and they're just like, what the hell is this? Because you could just like see all the glue. You guys should look it up. It's on Geek Hack. I think it was listed as like poker. It was like a poker acrylic case, is what they called it. But then he started doing all these other 60% layouts. All right, this one has a bent pin. Impossible to just do with my finger because I got these gloves on. Also, for anyone who missed it, I definitely wearing these gloves because I started bleeding. I poked myself with one of these pins trying to pull off one of the metal caps. Super tight on these U4T, or sorry, the Halo stems. Alright, but now I'm using my eagle eyes. See, make sure I don't have any other bent pins. Also, you guys hungry? I'm kind of hungry. I had like a pretty hearty meal earlier for lunch. Tons of leftovers. I had farro. I had a bunch of farro. You guys like farro? It's like rice, except not rice, because rice is for chumps. Yes, this is the one. PC load letter. From Elixir Zai. One of the first stacked acrylic 60s that I have ever seen. I don't know if there was any earlier stacked acrylic 60s before this one. If there were, I don't know of them. But the earliest one that I know. Alright, I think we are good here. Okay. Okay, alright, let me set up the iron. 2013, yep. 2013. Pairs well with my Litster stacked acrylic. That Litster is like, I think preceded my interest in the hobby. 45 bucks? 45 bucks. I had two of them. I sold one of them. It was black. The black, I think, had a more universal layout, but I sold it. So, do I regret it? Little. I just wished I had HHKB. I wish that I ordered HHKB at the time. Yeah, easy buy. I got 2 of them. I had 2 of them at the time I sold one. Black would have been nice. Okay, where's my iron? Do you think I should eat more farro? Like, I cooked, like, I have like 4 giant servings. 4 giant servings of farro. And I ate one of them for lunch. Giant servings. They had to be like a 2.5 servings of farro. As one. And I got like 3 more. Alright, we are gonna get all set up. Okay, enjoy this. If you guys want to hear a little something while this is going, this is what it sounds like. That's how people type. I don't know if you guys knew. You guys may not know this, but people type like that. Guys, we're almost at 900 followers. But if you guys knew that, we're almost at 900 followers. Just 88 away. Box crystal pink. Oh. Is it clicky? I see. I've just always heard so many good things about box crystal navies, and I like them. Gotta say that I do in fact like them. Oh, you said you had those in the blue board? No, box crystal navy. But I haven't tried pinks. Pinks, wait, are you saying pinks are also clicky? Pinks are also clicky, I see. I guess because these are half, I should probably wodan these, and also definitely got to do this upside down and do the closer pin first. And you know what's intriguing is, like, you know, sometimes I feel like, especially if you look at like the YouTube content and the type of content that just kind of showed up in the community, like prior to, like, you know, 2020 and earlier, there's like, you know, so much has happened in like the last 2 years. I recognize, and now there's just like a lot more product, you know. But one thing I noticed is that, like, you'll see like the same kind of switch, like just kind of being used for sound tests and stuff, and talked about on YouTube. So one that like always like comes back to me is like looking at those like those Novel Keys like sherbet switches. I'm curious about those. Are those also like box, like Kale boxes but not box? Because I know that I believe they're click bars, right? I wonder how those are in comparison to like box Kale switches, box Kale clickies. So much and so little happens. So many Durock recolors. It is smooth though. So many cat sets and group buys, so little shipped. Man, okay. Hey, we got some stuff to talk about, don't we? I feel like I've been seeing a little bit more popcorn-worthy drama happen here and there in, I don't know, the last couple days. Like things that are like kind of public-ish. You guys hear about this whole like that GMK thing? That whole thing about GMK lead times? The GMK lie? It is crazy, man. I'm in a bunch of GMK buys. So, you know, I have kind of an interest in, the discussion here. 15 years, guys, don't buy. Lies. So who's lying? Who's lying, guys? The guy who wrote the thread or the vendors? The designers? Who are the liars here? Did you read GMK's? I did not read GMK's response. I saw the response from I think it was Mexico. What did GMK say? You guys got to fill me in. It's like I'm up to date, but not that up to date. I read the thread off of Stream PC LL. I agree with you. I don't like the way the removed thread was written. Let's check this out. Thanks, everyone. Oh man, this is so long. I can't read this and then like think that I can proceed with soldering this. Ooh, you know what we should do? Wait. Hold up. What if I run that through some text-to-speech? You guys have like some good text-to-speech tools? Can I play this on text-to-speech? So that I could listen to it while I solder? Can we get that stupid-ass TikTok voice as our text-to-speech? You guys know where I can get that TikTok voice to read this to me? TikTok text-to-speech voice. Text-to-speech online. Resemble.ai. No, this isn't it. Please don't. Deeds, welcome. Alright, find me someone. Okay, first person to send me a text-to-speech tool for me to use. I'm gonna run it through I'm gonna run that GMK Andy response. So first person to do it, send me your favorite text-to-speech tools. If I don't get one in 2 minutes, I guess I'm gonna try to figure out how to do this in the terminal, because I think I could just write speak. Textreader.pro. Okay, all right, there we go. All right, where is this from? Our good friend GMK Andy. All right, I'm gonna put that edit at the end. I think there's a text. There's a character limit on this. There's a character limit on this, which makes sense. Like, I don't think they want you putting whole novels in there. Yeah. Bummer. Alright, let's see if speak works and how well it can work. Shit, is that not a real thing? I thought, like, Max just came with this. Say, oh, it's say. Okay, anything in quotation marks. All right. So, is there any quotation marks in here? Perfect. There aren't any. Oh god, there's so much. Okay. Now this is content. Make this your next raid message too. Wait, what is it? Thank you, all hex. Google Translate has a 5,000 character limit. Okay, okay. So where the hell did I put that thread? GMK production update. I think I need to put that edit here. What the hell? There we go. Okay. Fuck. Really? Wait, this is... Oh, shit. Sorry, I don't think you guys can see the very bottom of this. I got one of these things. Event not found, parentheses. Okay, okay. We're gonna... Hold on. Let's get some ambiance back in. I gotta get the music on. This is... And make this your next raid message too. And a copy pause. This is gonna be great. Okay, so we're gonna do... Replace... this with nothing. Fuck, that didn't work. Alright, let's try this now. Save.
I've seen a lot of incorrect information regarding our production and lead times recently, so I thought it would be best to make a post and share some insights with the community. This has certainly been quite a hard 2 years for us, but we are extremely appreciative of this community and are working as hard as we can to get lead times back down. I know I'm personally ready for the pandemic to end so we can get back to having meetups as well. Currently our production line is right around 1 year and 2 months out. This is around what the lead time would be if you placed an order with us today. The timeline obviously can vary due to many circumstances, with many of those out of our control. As I'll go into more detail about here, this timeline should start to dramatically drop by the end of the year. The pandemic seems to be slowly getting under control. More fingers crossed and thus more predictable production can happen, but we will also start seeing benefits from new production machines kick in. When the pandemic started, we shut down taking on new vendors. This was one of the first steps that we thought necessary. We did this because we wanted to make sure our current vendors and their orders had a priority over simply taking on new clients. Currently we still are in the new vendor freeze. This just seemed like the right move to take. The global pandemic definitely had a major impact on our production line, as it did with manufacturers all over the globe as well. There seems to be a lot of conjecture about what is causing the delays, be it material shortage, too many orders, etc. So, there was definitely issues with getting the raw material during the worst of the pandemic, though this issue seems to be slowly less of a problem at this stage. A big issue for us was simply having the workforce available, as we have quite a few employees that must cross a border to come to work. There have been multiple times the past 2 years that these employees were unable to come to work due to national restrictions or mandates in Germany or their own country. This obviously caused delays as many of these employees operate the sorting and production lines. I would like to point out that throughout the process we have stood by these employees and ensured their positions and jobs. We have more than doubled our production potential this year thanks to multiple new production line machines. These machines are delivered, set up, and operational at this time. They are however not running at full capacity yet. It seems many people forget that you have to hire and train employees for these new roles. And like many places globally, this is not the easiest task during a pandemic. These machines are up and running, but not at full capacity yet as training is still taking place.
Yet.
We want to ensure that quality stays high throughout the process. The impact of these new machines should be seen by the end of the year, though, as they ramp up to full production. When a vendor places an order, it kicks off a process that requires quite a bit of involvement from that vendor. Everything from sending in the completed .svg files for new novelties and banderoles to approving custom color samples. Most vendors are very good at providing all the requested information needed to manufacture a set in a timely fashion, but others at times are not. When a vendor doesn't respond in a timely manner, for instance, to approve a sampled color, we can't move forward with the set. This can cause pretty dramatic delays for an individual set, to say the least. We've waited months, in some cases, for vendors to deliver information required to start production. It has always been our policy not to publicly throw our vendors under the bus, though. This is not professional and not something we are going to do. The color matching process has also been an issue in some cases as well. First, I'd like to just lay out this process so the community has more of an understanding with how this process works. When a vendor wants to use a custom color, they must send us samples of these colors or RAL codes, Pantone chips for Pantone, etc. We then place an order with a material supplier, and that supplier makes the color match and sends us the material. We must then halt a production machine, set it up with the sample colors, produce the sample caps, and ship those samples to the vendor, who then often distributes those samples to designers. After all of this, they either approve the samples or request another run. What we have noticed in some cases is that sometimes this process is used as if it was part of the creative process and will request many sample runs. This causes delays for the set in question, but also can cause delays for other sets as it takes a production machine offline. We don't send samples until they have reached a match by our standards, which are slightly stricter than the industry standard. We are still seeing some question the matches though, so to improve this process we have just purchased and set up a new Konica Minolta CM360G. This is an industry standard device for matching colors. Many automakers even use this. We are going to provide reports along with matched colors to provide clear evidence of match. Very soon must do a lot of testing to ensure everything is calibrated correctly. We certainly don't mind running multiple matching runs, but we do want to make it clear that we can only control matching to the color we are given. If the designer or vendor ends up not being happy with that color when they see it in person and wants another round with a new color, that can cause a delay that is out of our control. With all that being said, please feel free to ask me any questions you may have. As we are an industrial manufacturer, we generally don't give out information about individual orders, as we let the vendors provide that info. So just be aware I may not be able to give detailed information about specific sets orders out of respect to our vendors. Nevertheless, I'm happy to share as much information as I possibly can with the community. If you have a question, please feel free to ask me here. I'll try to answer as many questions as I possibly can directly. Thanks for taking the time to read this and for the continued support. Edit 1. Thanks everyone for the questions and feedback. I'll continue to monitor this and answer all I can over the next few days, but it seems like it may be best if I make a weekly post or so with smaller updates and continue to answer questions if folks think that will be of value. Furthermore, I will try to come up with a way to share output so the community can see how it is improving as the global situation continues to improve, hopefully. /util/new_keyboard.sh.
What the hell was that? Oh. Huh? Alright guys, first of all, Klaus Live, thank you for the big ol' raid, that party of 2. Welcome to the stream, hope you're doing well. Let us know what you were up to. Appreciate it. Chin up high, all hex, thank you for that. Chin Up High is a great song in its own right. Should you want to run it through TTS, I guess we could, but the TTS process here is weird for especially longer passages, dealing with it in this way. But yes, guys, welcome, and let me address all of the comments here. 24-hour dictation stream subathon starting from the first ever Reddit post. It's like, this is just so crazy because like me running the TTS in the Mac OS terminal is like, I don't think I can like reliably like pause it and then like return to it. So it's like, I don't want to spend all this time like, you know, or like I don't want to talk over it because I wanted to like listen, but I also recognize how stupid and ridiculous this is. They're well aware. 80% of RMK posts are like, look at this ugly keyboard I built. This is so terrible. I don't know if you guys realize, but when RMK started, it was a lot of like people posting pictures of their shoes next to their keyboards. It was a horrible meta. I don't think you guys like, I don't know if you guys were there, but it was just like unbearable. I wasn't muted. I don't know if you guys could hear me. I wasn't muted though. But I just, you know, I wanted to listen in. ASMR. So I think there's actually a way to change the voice. Let's see. Hold on, I swear I saw it. Oh, system preferences. Accessibility. Voiceover? No, speech. Spoken content? Ah, Alex.
I sure like being inside this fancy computer.
Most people recognize me.
What the hell? Why is it changed to Alex? I want to use Nikki. What's going on? Is it still playing? What the? Okay, I get Fred, but for some reason, any other option. Oh, Victoria?
Isn't it nice to have a computer that will talk to you?
Okay, for some reason, Nikki, Samantha, and Siri Voice 1 all just, are actually Alex. Oh, you get a lot of these. Novelty. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold up. Oh, I see. You gotta upgrade to enhanced quality. What the? This is 3 gigs. I think I downloaded 3 gigs of voices. Alright, never mind. Let's just deal with that later. We could do edamame. I was taking measurements of the Aria bottom plate issue so I could submit the numbers to my friend to get him to make me a new one. I see. Right on. Right on. Okay. Continuing along. Thank you guys for bearing with me. So, let me see if I got this right. What I feel like they've attributed a lot of the delays for. Now, you guys tell me if I got it right, because like, you know, I'm not reading it. Like, you know, when you read it, it takes longer, I feel like, but you know, you can read back passages to make sure you're right. But from what I'm gathering here, it sounds like what they're largely sort of calling out as an issue for the delays, I think is like staffing. It sounds like it's staffing because of all of the sort of COVID protocols, people moving across countries, knowing that it's in Europe. And it's easy to move countries, but also not easy. Like, it's quick, but it's not quick. Whereas, like, I don't know. It's an interesting thing because I've heard of this, like, for example, like on the East Coast where people cross state lines to work. I guess it might kind of be similar to crossing country lines in Europe, but it doesn't really happen, like, say, for example, in Los Angeles or San Francisco, where I've spent most of my life. So, interesting thing that I'm not really akin to. But it sounds like there's kind of that aspect of it. They also have called out that while they have talked about like getting like more like new equipment, that they still have to train staff, and the fruits of that labor won't really be seen until the end of the year. Now, for me, what I feel like a lot of people have been calling out. Oh yeah, and the million sample runs. That's true. That's true. What I felt like people have been calling out for some time, which is what my belief had tended to be, was that it's the actual like the resin shortage. Did they call that out at all in this post? I don't know. Because I had been under the assumption that the resin shortage was like really like a big part of this. And on top of that, what I thought was, it was an issue in the past, but less of an issue now. I see. Okay. I had thought that, and I don't know, maybe this had nothing to do with it. I don't know. But like what I had heard was that the southern winter storms here in North America, in Texas, were actually a big part of the resin shortage. But I'm like really curious as to like, is that shortage like from the southern North America? Like, does that really like play a really huge factor in, say, for example, production of goods in Europe? I'm guessing it has to be just because of like how everything had to shift around. But for some reason, again, I thought that was like the big thing, which I thought was still continuing to be, but you're saying less of an issue now. So. I think I put in a little too much solder on this joint here. GMK is near the country border, and if I recall correctly, people work there from the other side of the country border, so basically locked out of the country to even go work because of COVID. As well as the expansion does need more people to be proficiently trained, etc. I think it's more that the U.S. would have to import resin from Europe because we had a shortage, which ate up the supply. Yeah, I see. Makes sense. Well, like, you know, so I feel like there were, so I don't know, I think I got an everyone ping from Mexico, to which there were like even more things. This is GMK's response, right? But there were more things about specifically the Reddit thread, not really talking about the GMK response specifically, but there were things about the initial Reddit thread that really bothered the Mexico gentleman, which was that or the discussion that was open on that Discord was talking about how there were huge inaccuracies in what was being reported because say for example, I think the spreadsheet that it might have been referencing as like, oh, here are all the active buys, didn't include all of the active buys. Like, it's just like GMK was really producing a lot, but some of the sets that this person who was compiling were just not ever accounted for. And I felt like, oh yeah, that seems unfair. Because like, you know, I think there must be some kind of deal between, like, for example, like, I don't know, well, or the order numbers of those sets. Like for example, I don't think any of them really talked about the key sets that were run by drop. Apparently, like, those were not in full, like, recorded by this spreadsheet compilation. It's like, oh yeah, that seems like super unfair because they are able to produce a lot, like, given that, if it's just not accounted for in that respect. So tons of in-stock drop sets, yeah. And then, like, I'm just left to wonder, like, is there some kind of deal where the drop sets have to just keep, you know, that train rolling? In which case, like, do you or do you not consider them to be part of the queue? the licensed sets also get priority because of big company backing too. Yeah. So okay. So here was the issue that I found with the initial Reddit thread was that, like, saying that things would take like 5, 7, 8, 15 years. Like, the issue I took with with that stance is that there was how do I put it? I'm trying to figure out what I want to say here. That did not account for any sort of like willingness to improve or just like adjustment of current, like, for example, pandemic problems. Like just for example, like it didn't say, for example, is or was resin shortage a problem? Like, if it is or was, the stance that the person had taken did not account for the fact that the resin shortage hopefully at some point would get fixed in the next 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 8, 15 years. You know? Like, you would think that that would hopefully be fixed. That part of it, at least. The Star Wars sets got fast-tracked as well as the movement. Oh, interesting. I didn't know that about the movement ones. I just didn't like the fear-mongering tone and the lack of real evidence. Yeah, I get that. I get that part of it, like how, yeah, that's kind of, that part of it's kind of goofy. I mean, to be fair, on the other end, it's just that, like, I get that some people are just really impatient, so, the fear-mongering of it is just, like, is it kind of, in some ways, strategic? Of, like, if you could scare enough people off of buying GMK, then maybe lead times will improve. But on the other hand, it's just that, like, well, maybe some people kind of have, you know, a real argument of, like, would you really, like, would you really want to wait, you know, what at this point has been, like, 2 years? Like, it's just, like, I think Moto, has just dropped extras, for example, and I think that was, like, almost a 2-year run. And so, like, the idea is, like, are you really locking up your money for that amount of time? Like, some people, I guess, look at it as kind of like investments. Like, are you really making the return versus, like, just, like, for example, purchasing extras at the time of extras going live? I don't know. I also don't know why I'm still trying to bow down when I already have the first pins down. Stupid. Okay. Now I'm shifting all electric cars, so I won't be refining fuel anymore. So yeah, I don't know. That was a fun one. That was a fun little thing to walk through there. Appreciate you guys bearing with that stupid ass TTS. By the way, shouts out Klaus Live, by the way, for that big old raid. That party at 2. Ooh, you guys want to go into another spicy drama? You guys are out there. You guys see this other recent spiciness? Spill that tea. The yeah, the TGR collab. This one's like, I feel like a bit spicier now. My fellow Twitch brethren. The $1,500 keyboard, yeah. I don't know. Okay, well here's the thing. Here's the thing. I've never had any interactions with Max. I've been to his stream. Literally, okay, how do I put this? I've never had... Max seems like a nice guy. He seems like a very nice guy. Our good friend Max here. But, is he a friend? I've been in his stream. I don't think he's ever once acknowledged anything I've said in his stream. And I've said a very non-zero... I've had a very non-zero amount of messages in his stream. And I don't think he's ever read any of my messages. So I've never had any interactions with him, but he seems like a nice guy. But anyways, I guess there's some kind of like, not really group commission, but kind of group buy, limited raffle group buy collab between TGR and Max. And people are really, really unhappy with, you know, what this is amounting to or looking like. It's a $1,500 board that's like roughly based off of like an older, you know, the koala design. And people are like, are you really like doing like the... People are looking at like, these are pre-flip, like, these are flipper prices. But it's like, it's been pre-flipped. Is like what some people are looking at it like. And, yeah, I don't know. I guess some people are just looking at it like it's kind of like a cash grab or something. I suppose. But man, there's some people who are saying some nasty stuff. It's pretty crazy. Like, there's a Reddit thread, there's a Geek Hack thread. But man, there's some mean people. Oh man, there was like one very mean reply in the Geek Hack thread. I felt like, look, it's not my words. I'm just gonna say what I read or what I remember it. But there's someone who said like, "Ooh yeah, I'd pay." Someone said something real crazy. Oh my god! Someone said something like, I would pay $1,500 for a TGR board, but -1,000 for a Max board. It's like, what the hell? This is super uncalled for. I don't know. Max F Live? No idea. If only there was an archive. Does this not show up? Ah, I see. Okay, so here's the archive of the actual original post. But I think like you could see the deleted post where it's like the OP is gone. But there's like even more replies in there. Okay, so I think we're finished soldering. I think the real thread is still alive with newer comments, but the post, yes. I did catch that one a little bit earlier. And I don't know what to say, guys. It's, how do I put it? I think it's important. I think it's important to, like, kind of, you know, like, how do I put this? I find it's important to, like, you know, how did you look at it before? Because I understand, like, I understand the issues that people have, like, and people have some very valid issues or very valid points to what they find problematic here. Do the test matrix. But when I first saw it, it's like I don't know what to say other than like, don't think it was that big of a deal. Like, I don't think he deserved all of this, all of the vitriol, you know. I didn't think so. Oh, Ada's here. Oh, hi, Ada. Guys, everybody, welcome Ada. Ooh, that's bright. Oh my god. That's one ugly ass board. $1,500 for what exactly? Engravings are dirt cheap that even Apple gives them out for free. Slap TGR onto an ugly ass board and make it seem exclusive by providing like 2 units, and you get a dude trying to fleece people out their money. Oh man. That's crazy. Alright, looks like we're all good here. When do we start streaming? Oh, it's 10. It's 10 already. Okay, let's grab this. I think we're like good to go. Copy paste, by the way, not me. I don't get angry about things I don't have an interest in buying. Good, generally good a life choice, life stance. Okay, I'm gonna be like super careful here because there's all these like I was in ooh, ooh. I was about to say something, but I guess I'll say it. Lol stacks. I like lol stacks because lol stacks acknowledges my messages. I like lol stacks. Anyways, lol stacks called these solder boogers. It's like solder boogers, and they like kind of fly around your PCB, and then here in my case, they also kind of fly around my mats too. So we're gonna pull off this mat here. Alright. Okay. I mean, people can spend their money on whatever they want, but the hobby seems to be trending in a poor direction, in my humble opinion. It's trending? Trending? I feel like it's long been like this. It's long been like this for anything that's kind of like, how do I put it? What I don't know what you really call the words, because like in some respects, like keyboards, you can look at keyboards as like kind of similar to a lot of different other things. Like for example, say it's kind of like collectibles. It's kind of like antiques. It's kind of like streetwear. And like these ways that you could look at it, they've been like this for a long time. So I kind of look at it like if you hadn't already had the impression of it that it was this way, then I kind of feel like you've had some good experiences with the hobby up to this point. Like, how do I put it? Like, some people might have been fortunate enough to not have like seen this like really from the outset, I suppose. I don't know. Maybe that's just like maybe that's me being like an old head, I suppose. The cranky old man yelling at a cloud. I get what you mean, yeah. shit. Ooh. Okay. So got that screen. Oh, I need those acrylic pieces that I'm trying to keep safe. It's more that there are more eyes in the market now with the same quantity of keyboards, so now that there are more people who desire it with no increase of supply. And the prices will trend up as people will still purchase because of the FOMO of someone else buying it. And eventually people will be priced out, which completely sucks for people genuinely in the hobby rather than people with FU money that have a gleany fancy to something that's in vogue. Let me think about that. I see what you're saying, but let me still think about that. Because I would honestly, like, in some ways venture to say, like, I don't know what has been faster between. How do you put this together? I don't know what has been faster. I mean, I guess the number of people in the hobby, you might be right, but I would say that there's a lot more boards now too. I think the in vogue part, yeah, like. Sorry, give me 1 second while I figure out what the hell I'm doing here. Like, yeah, there's definitely some that are just like, it's all, I don't know if all is the right word, but it's very much a lot of hype. I could totally like see that about it. Like say your TGR branded boards. Yeah, I can hear that. I know some people are just too full of pride to say they don't want to buy it or can't buy it. They'd rather be consumed by clout, in short. That's true. Look, here's also a reality. Here's also a reality. This is kind of admittedly like a feeling I get knowing that like I kind of want to, just be able to collect what I can out of, a very specifically an admittedly strange way to be in the hobby, where it's like I'm trying to get all of the same kind of board, where the weird parts of it are all of and same kind. So I experience it like kind of in a similar-ish way of like, there might be like a little bit of FOMO, but there's also like, I don't know if I'd look at it in the same stance of like clout or anything like that, but like I kind of get it, and I can sometimes feel like I might kind of be in the boat. What happened to the MaxF TGR thread? Any idea why it got deleted? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I want to make a guess as to why, but someone else can chime in. Probably a lot of bickering and name calling. Didn't read it though. Yeah, I don't know if it might have been moderators. I don't know if it might have been Max. Is it still going for sale? That's what I'm curious about. I'm gonna guess that it is. Like I don't know that like this would be a reason to like even just among both the Geek Hack and the Reddit threads, if these would be reasons to like stop it. I think like it's interesting to kind of, man, this Phillips is kind of stripping almost. Wonder why. ECAC thread's still there. I'm not rich enough to buy a 1500 board. It's a lot. It definitely is. But it's weird because it's like it's not that uncommon of a price to see on just like random boards on Mech Market. And then like that's when you kind of look at it and feel like this really feels like streetwear or shoes, and it kind of sucks. This hobby is weird. I feel like if they did the thing Perry did with the IU board as a joke, that the board would have been fine. Sorry, could you give me a little bit more context of that? Is the IU board flatly a joke? Like, or the same thing with like the Mix 65? Like, are you saying that this is flatly a joke, or because I'm not certain I 100% follow the argument, but I'd like to see if I could clarify it in my brain. Okay, that's better. I just switched the two. Okay. Alrighty. Let's get these keycaps on, yeah? 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 Perry did 40 boards with 30 raffle and 10 first come first serve. Buy now for 2,000, and the raffle gave you a discount code to purchase the board for 700. And the 10 boards, if they didn't sell, get thrown into the raffle pool. I see. I see. That's interesting. I know that shit, what's his name? Krelbit. Switch mod. He's done a thing where it's just like he just has like a super outlandish price for some of these items, and then he'll give you a discount code to pull like 90% off. God damn. It's gonna be like impossible. I feel like I'm gonna break these switches if I like try to pull these off. But then like I feel like that's kind of, it's dangerous because some, I don't know, some disgruntled person can like probably just like file chargebacks, which could probably be really problematic. Once the 10 boards sold, the price shot up to, oh, interesting. That that's interesting. That, you know, that's weird. It's definitely weird because I can see why that's like clever, and I can see why that's kind of funny, but at the same time, it's dangerous with that, like, you know, someone possibly like actually posting that and then charging back. Bachnoy21, welcome to the stream. What keycaps are those? These are aluminum keycaps. This is an aluminum key set from metalkeyboards.no. Really like the finish on these, but the profile is a little bit weird. And on top of that, the homing keys, I hate them, but the finish is really nice, I gotta say. What's Krellin up to now? I remember him saying a long time ago that he's gonna stop selling lube, but I got to Switch mod and I see him selling lube. I don't know, he's still running group buys, or he has, slowly. I think it's like group buys that he's interested in. What the hell? I had this working earlier. This is weird because there's like, it's kind of rattly. I don't know if it's the wire. Oh man, this is like horribly stupid. I think I put... Did I put BDZ on the housings? I feel like it's goofy. Hold up. I had some cleaning materials here somewhere. Give me a second. I'm gonna try to clean this down and then try to re-lube it where we can. I remember vaguely, like, when I started using BDZ, I used to flood it like crazy. And I don't know, it's just kind of a little funky right now. He hasn't run a new group buy in like a year. He had Matsu. He did have Matsu, so that was like recent-ish. I did get on Matsu. I don't know why. Yeah, I'm gonna be totally honest. There's a bunch of group buys I've joined where I'm just kind of like, why did I join this? And the hope is that like some of these like come in and I'll be like, okay, this actually did turn out nice, because it has happened. Examples. Mecha01. I was really excited for it, and then I thought, like, after I joined, I thought about it real hard. It took over a year to come ship. And then it finally arrived. I'm like, oh, this is actually kind of nice. I kind of also feel the same way a little bit about Red Devils. Like, I got a little concerned midway through the group buy that I'm just like, am I even gonna like this? So I don't know. We'll see how I feel about Matsu. My mic was... Oh, my bad. My bad. Oh, shit. I'm sorry. I'm gonna turn this one off briefly. It happens sometimes. Okay, I turned off my primary mic, so... I'm running on this mic now. Hopefully, I'm hoping you guys can still hear me. My apologies. Like, I'm not monitoring as I go, so it's that, like, I don't know when something goes horribly wrong, and I apologize when it does. I partially also wonder if I'll still be using this head worn once I get the shotgun set up. Let's see how I feel. And the this lube, started using this new 205, the new needle. Except now I don't know where the needle is. There it is. So, okay, here's the weird, funky thing. I'm gonna use this, oh yeah, that is rattling. Okay. I was, like, not 100% certain that it wasn't just because of the keycap, but it's not. So, let's see if we can try to address this. I was using this new syringe and tip earlier on that HHKB that I cheated on you guys with. Let's see if this worked. Damn, it's still kind of rattly. Kind of really rattly. What the... Where the hell could it be rattling from? Part of me wonders. I want to open it back up because I remember like a certain brand of idiocy I had over a year ago, whereby I may not have screwed on the stabilizers fully. So let me make sure that I've done that, because I think at one point I discovered like, oh shit, there's all this rattling because like the screw isn't like in all the way. Oh, that's what is that? Garden of Peace? Is that Lonnie Liston? Dead Presidents? Jay-Z? Oh, that's a cool mix. I wonder if this is gonna get me copy blocked when I put the YouTube VOD up. I remember at the start of the pandemic, I was like trying to learn this song on the piano. And that was like literally the only time I used my piano. Like learning this song for like 2 months. Probably less. Okay, that was like definitely loose. They were all kind of loose. Alright. Damn. This aligning this is like a little bit annoying because there's no like, there are indentations for this bottom one but not for this top one, or these top two. Those indentations are only on the back side of this case, like the bottom case. Oh my god, that's like silly. Almost as though I need to do what I did before. Just put these here. And then while this is kind of in place, just like flip it on. And then flip this over. For some reason, still getting a very, very tiny alignment issue. Okay. I think we've mostly gotten it here at this point. Apologies for the delay. 22nd T, welcome. Welcome back to the stream. Put those last. Got these unmatching screws. I get this feeling that it had to have been the seller, the secondhand seller. Shit. Looking nice. How's the build so far? It's been good. We've been chilling. You know the deal. Trying to find ways to make this build take longer. We have definitely done that. Most definitely have found a fast build. Way to make this fast build take long. Wait, what is that sick badge? Turbo. You got turbo? Wait, so what is turbo? What's Twitch turbo? Is that, do you like get rid of all ads? Skips ads on any channel I go to. Ooh, how much is that? How much is turbo? Or you got like you got the hookup? $8 a month? Oh, that's... What the heck? That's not bad. What the heck? It looks like it costs $5 to get rid of ads on one channel. I need to get like new screws there. These Phillips killing me. Killing me, dude. Alright. Let's try this again. This plastic PBT spacebar. It's gone. It's that screw. It wasn't screwed in. I had it since like 2019. I even forgot it because it auto charges my account. I see. What the fuck? Go get on the stem, bro. It still kind of rattles. I don't know if y'all can hear that. Maybe it's not so bad. Maybe it's not rattling, but more like pinging? You don't think that's what it is? I don't know. Alright, I'm just gonna carry on like everything is completely fine. Y'all cool with that? I'm pretty sure that I said that when I built this last year. I would love a metal keycap set, but since I use a computer every morning, I think I would have to blow dry the keyboard before I use it. Fuck, I can't tell which one's which. I think this is shift. What y'all think of it so far? You know, what'd be interesting is using those like metal plated Texie switches. I wonder if they had any of those in silver. That'd be a fun one. Alright, check this out. These are the homing bars. They are concave. I actually really hate them. But oh, maybe you guys like them. I think they're good though. They feel good, but they kind of look a little bit atrocious. Looks dope. I love the heavy like feeling. Oh, that's interesting. I so far do not hate this as much as I hated the last Franken switch we used. I'm just glad to be actually finally using these keycaps, because like I didn't know the best way to keep these. I can't really bag these. The blanks look clean on this, yeah. At some point we will remove this band-aid from my finger. Hopefully my finger has stopped bleeding from our little accident earlier. What the fuck, bro? These are tight, man. Oh, Jesus, okay, I'm gonna skip that one for now. Deal with that one later. You know, I was kind of imagining that, like, because they're metal and because, like, the actual stem looks like this, I thought they'd be loose. But these are crazy tight. Do I have any metal artisans? I used to. I wonder if I still do. Metal keycaps are practically stem shavers. I guess I'm never taking these off. Or I guess I could just get new panda stems or halo stems. I actually like this. Like the switches, the keycaps, the plate, I think is actually, I'm glad you guys convinced me to do this, because I actually do like this. Thank you guys. Oh my god. Oh shit, did I put this? I put this wrong one. Fuck. Oh, that's goofy. Oh man. Okay. Oh. I'm digging it, yeah. Every key is a stem shaver. Remember stem shavers? I don't know if I do. I have one that came with my Beside Studio one. Alright, let me think. I'm gonna poke around and see if I have any metal artisans real quick. This is crazy, bro. Look at this. Fucking sick. You know, I really wish that I had the Beside Studio silver. But I do really like this finish. Alright, let me poke around because I feel like here for a rare time, I feel like if I have an artisan for this, it deserves one. Oh, this one's a cute one. Alright. Let's see, I don't know. This might actually still be not the right shade, but let's check this out. I don't know if that works. What do you guys think? Archetype? I don't like archetype. I always thought this was like a really goofy sculpt. What's the weight with the caps versus with regular caps? Well, unfortunately I didn't weigh it before, and I'm not sure that I'm willing to take all these off at this point. Gotta be like so damn careful. I don't know how to pull these off, man. Okay, here we go. Got it off. I don't know what you guys think. I think it works. I don't know if it works. This front height's crazy, and the angle. Front height's crazy, angle's crazy. Alright, you guys want to take a look real quick? The finish. Ooh. Ooh. Hold on. Let me get rid of all this other stuff, including the band-aid. So pardon me. I'm at F5 right now. We could do a little weighing here though. We'll do that. I gotta find my scale. Just tidying up a little. Give me a moment. Man, finish is nuts, bro. These keycaps, man. I hope B-Side Studio does another round or has an extra of the silver, man. I kind of wish they had that silver. I'm not looking for the scale. The lighting just kind of fades that away, doesn't it? Alright, let's weigh this bad boy. about 4 pounds and 7 ounces. So just under 4.5 pounds. Fortunately, I didn't weigh it before. Also, I don't know what you would really say about regular caps, because I feel like some keycap sets, key or plastic weights are a little bit different. 69, nice. Okay, wait. Before we continue, I just want to show a little comparison of the B-Side Studio keycaps. We mounted this on our PH60, the Pro World switches. The profile and the key shapes, I think, are a lot better on the B-Side Studio, but man, really like the finish on these guys. Oh my god. Incredible. Okay, we'll throw this out and we will. Should we run a prediction or something? Let's go run a prediction. We gotta test all these keys and make sure they are all working right. Let's do a prediction. Front height is funny. Alright, 2-minute prediction period. Feel free, guys, if y'all want to wager. Feel free to wager. We're gonna run a little test here. Whoops. Alright, everything looks all good. Okay, also, I'm gonna be back because I need a pee. I got a pee. Oh, maybe I'm gonna mute. Ooh, can I type the whole TTS? Ooh. Great question. Alright. How did we look here? Prediction. Oh, whoa. Everyone doubting. The only believer is Zero, who predicted 0. I can type the whole TTS, but I'm probably not going to do that for the test. I can't wager. I know. Alright. You know what? Okay, here's my situation. What I usually do... I try really hard to get this positioned right, but I think also my personal positioning needs to be right, so... Was there a threshold? 125? I think it was 125, right? Okay. Alright guys, so real quick, Cherry KC001 giveaway coming up after this, but for now we have Monkey Type. And a quick recap of our build tonight. This is a Duck Viper V3. Really high typing angle. Like really just like goes right on up. Really high front height. But this guy we got here has got a stainless steel half plate with the U4T housing and halo stem switches. Let me make sure that everything is clicked in right. What else we got? We got the metal keyboards.no aluminum key set. Just pressing all these guys in. Some of these are sitting really high because I didn't have the foresight to press all these in perfectly right off the bat. I'm just going to make sure it's all good. All right, I think we're good here. Okay. So, Duck Viper V3 stainless steel half plate, U4T housing, halo stem, Franken switches, metal keyboards at NO, aluminum keycaps, threshold 125. Let's get that in view. 60-second test. Okay. Let us go. Oh God. Oh, my bad, guys. Well, I guess no one lost anything. So doubters, you doubters, you chose right. Yeah, it really whiffed at the end there. But this is kind of fun. Kind of a fun board here. Give me my 0 points. It's always that first test and all those blunders. It's crazy. I crush it after the test. All right, one more. Oh god. All right. What do y'all think? You guys like the sound? I kind of like the sound. Hope you guys do too. Like the sound, I like the feel. It good. It good. Sounds wonderful, to be honest. It's really interesting. Like there's so many things interesting about this. Like for one, I mean, I don't know how many people have these keycaps. I mean, like the metal keyboards that I know Discord has a lot of people who have them, but I haven't really seen these on Twitch. But first and foremost, I like them. Second of all, the Franken switch I'm using here, mixed in with that plateless section here in the middle, the half plate, actually really good. Really, like, just a lot better than what we had here before. Where am I? Better than what we had here before. These just didn't make sense to me in the build that I had before, and I'm really surprised that I think really it came down to the combination of everything between the switches, the half plate, and I guess the keycaps maybe, I don't know. But as soon as I like changed the configuration, you know, half plate's still there. It's good. I think I was underwhelmed by the half plate with the long pole Franken switches. I think that mix just seemed really goofy to me. I don't know why, but it seemed not right. And so getting this to be here and now, I think that this is just way better. It's crazy. I think also one thing I wonder. It's really interesting. I don't know if this is a thing that I want to kind of say. I think maybe, but like maybe going half plate, like not going full plate, was probably the right move, because I wonder if like we get this more like metallic feeling or metallic sound, just like a little bit more pingy of just like all the metal like crunching into each other. It's kind of here in the space bar a little bit. Kind of. And I wonder how crazy it would be here, but the metal on top of no plate, where I'm largely going to be typing here, I think is really good. And then like I don't hate it on the mods, rarely, you know. So I actually like this. I like it a lot. I feel like we have breathed new life into this. It's actually really quite nice. So cool. Alrighty, thank you for listening, guys. For anyone out there, you guys think it's time for a giveaway? I think it's time for a giveaway, yeah? Yeah? You guys think it's time for a giveaway? Alright. Let's find this prize here. So we teased, I think it was Friday. Oh, he's down for Marvel. We teased on Friday that I wanted to give this away, but I lost a piece of it, and then I found it. I actually found it last night. So this right here is a KC001 cherry keycap puller. I had a weird feeling that this guy might be rare. But as it turns out, it is not. You can actually find this. I think you can find this on like eBay for like $10. So all I know is that I got this 8 years ago. So I just thought because it's so old, it might be like, you know, kind of a rare piece. It's not. It's still something you can buy. But you won't have to buy it today if you win this game of marbles. This nice giveaway for all the lurkers out there. Time for a little marbles, yeah. Funny thing about this guy is at the very top, there's just like there's a switch there. I think this right here might be like an ergo clear or something. I think actually if you look really closely, it's kind of dusty, but if you look really closely, I think that's an OG, like might be a Korean switch sticker in there. This I got from Dan G Wang or Dang Wang. And he offered to tune them. He offered to tune these singular switches. So switch at the top here, and is there a cherry icon printed? What is that? Clearly not a cherry profile cap. That is exactly right. I believe this guy right here it's produced by Cherry, but it is definitely not Cherry profile. Now, what's going on here? Not very tight. This stem. Whoa! Something just pop out? What was that? Alright, well, there's our scuff for the night. It is really loose. Ah, I see. I think part of the stem might have just fallen out there. It's a weird looking stem. I broke the giveaway. Well, if you guys are up for this, the part that I was looking for since last Friday kind of has been nullified itself here. But broken giveaway, as you know, it's become more of a junk giveaway at this point. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's gone again. Oh, right here. I could give you guys that part too if you guys really want it. Marble me up, Dad. All right, so okay, let's do this. Okay, let's do this. Guys, if you're interested in this giveaway, we're gonna run a game of marbles. So, if you care to join, vote for your favorite map or your favorite number from 1 to 59. Meanwhile, I wanna real quickly, Allhex, go to your comment here. Not a Cherry profile cap. Now, one thing I wonder, does Cherry call it Cherry profile? Because Cherry produces a lot of keyboards, right? And they produce a lot of different kinds of keycaps. Like, say for example, their low profile Cherry ML that you find on the G84, their G84 line of keyboards. So it makes me wonder, when you say, or when anyone says Cherry profile, I feel like that's more like community lingo. I don't know if that's a name they give their own profile. So this is not a Cherry profile keycap, but it is a profile that Cherry produces, at least for this keycap on this key puller. Also, I mean, I guess on top of that, knowing that I just broke everything, you could probably just put any keycap on here, so. Alright, Temple of Steve. Looks like I've got Temple of Steve. Let me, in case anybody wants to continue voting, let me put out the bat call out here. Alright, we got a tie? Okay, we just set up a tie here, I guess. Okay. Let's do it. Let's get in. Do a nice, let's do 5 minutes. No, let's do a little shorter. Let's do like 3 minutes. Alright guys, smash that follow button, hit that play command, welcome on in, giveaway of the night, Cherry KC001 key puller, slightly scuffed, slightly rare, slightly scuffed. a little rarer than usual because it's got one of those OG Korean switch stickers. But also kind of scuffed because I broke the keycap a little as I was trying to demo this. But everybody, welcome on in. Miko.B, welcome back. Frank, welcome back. Everybody, welcome back. Just want it for the Switch, not gonna lie. Ooh. Ooh. I have no clue how it's mounted. It's got one of these, like, there's kind of like this laptop lock on it. Raz, welcome back! Raz, welcome. Also, yeah, the Switch is probably the coolest part of it, and the design, overall design, but what I will admit is that this is one of the worst keycap pullers I've ever used. One of. It's not the worst. One of. But the, I don't know. The collectible factor. The collectible factor is cool. And for anyone just tuning in, we did build this guy tonight. Duck Viper V3. Alu keycaps, U4T housing, Halo stem, Franken switches, stainless steel half plate. It's phenomenal. Alright, we got a minute left. A minute left to join. In the meantime, I'll do a little 30-second test for anyone who wants to listen in. Alright, 15 seconds left to join. Guys, smash that follow button, hit that play command real fast. Get in on it. Let's get it. Alright, early lead goes to... Early lead goes to... Have a rather early lead, but he's like the furthest back. Alright, while we go spin around this, let me catch up on these messages. Another HHKB, I'm not surprised. You already know what it is. Alright, you guys hear about the Escape Lab switch puller they're making? Rubber-coated wires at the tips, not to scratch any caps. Ooh. Ever complete your quest of finding keycaps with a short back being the house logo? Oh, I found a couple. Ooh, PC load letter. PC load letter with this lead. Again, still early. Still early, so we gotta see what happens here. I found a couple. I found LZ White Blue 2016 GMK, which is kind of essentially like classic blue but with light mods. So that one had a house. What else? I had a white on black icon mod. I have a few. I had a few from before, but any recently? They don't really come up. Ooh, Snoozerton? Oh, Snoozerton's Ghost. Peter Poppins. Peter Poppins got this lead right now. Found a beige one for you in stock. Oh, I'm guessing it's probably like a PBT set, right? Hey, send that link. You got me curious. I'm guessing it might be like APBT or something. ABS? It's like a cherry profile ABS? Wait, did Kerbal get in? Is Kerbal able to get in on this? Kerbal, you might come in a little late. My apologies. Ooh, Peter Poppins with this lead. Ooh, he's getting spun around. Ooh, he gets spun. Ooh! Ooh! Peter Pop. Oh, it's looking good for Peter Poppins. But all hex trailing. We'll see what happens here at the end. There might be someone who might fall down through the cracks. But on top of that, we'll have to see who gets down the hole. Check my DMs already. Thank you. Ooh, can he get it? Can he get it? Oh no! Not looking good. Who's gonna get it? Oh, some people are gonna be dead. Peter Poppins dead. Oh, all hex made it. All hex, the guy who wanted the switch. My goodness. R.I.P. me. Baby Tina, good game. Good game. Alrighty. Alright, I guess I gotta hear it. Do you claim? Will you claim the prize? Top 5, let's go. Hey, finisher. There you go. Zero, by the way, Zero, last place finisher, always gets to choose the raid. Oh, wait, hold up. Just send me the switch and rerun the puller. I don't know. I really don't know if I can, because I don't know how this is mounted. It might be like glued on. Yeah, like I don't know how to pull this off. So all hex, I have no clue. Alright then, claim. Alright, there you go, claim. Okay, Zero. Ooh, Zero says Epsi. Alrighty. Let's see what Epsi is up to right now. Ooh, Epsi, eh? Alright, let me get through this ad. By the way, let me also just catch up on any messages here. Okay, Antixius. As soon as I heard about that, it was like, screw every other keycap puller. Just okay. So I gotta check out this Escape Lab switch puller. But all right, guys. Appreciate everybody being here tonight. I think I will try to be back on Friday, but that's only provided if I am able to start early enough. So if anything, let's try for Friday. But if not, next Monday I'm gonna have some photos to scan, so we're gonna do a little bit of a different stream on Monday. But that would be if I can't get back as soon as Friday. It will be Monday. So appreciate you guys. Let's rate our good friend Epsi. All right, guys. And also check out the Discord for anyone who hasn't already joined along. Is my is my thing not working? my Discord command for some reason isn't working. But just see the links down below the stream for Discord. I don't know what's going on there, but appreciate it, guys. Good night from San Francisco. We're gonna be rating Epsi.